Welcome everyone to a new series here on this channel. We're doing City Skylines. It's a much different game than Factorio or Fortnite. What we're going to be doing is we're just going to be playing a little bit around with how this works. I can't quite see anything yet because I want to find out if that's farmable area. But yeah, so this is pretty cool. What we've got here is we just got a little bit of a starting plot. We got to build a city on it. We're the mayor of the city and we're going to try and see how we can do things. So just for the start of this, I'm just going to get really zoomed in here. I do know a lot more about City Skylines than I've ever known about Factorio, so that's pretty good. Oh, the interview for Twitch affiliate address to optional. Not working. You know how to fix that? The interview for Twitch affiliate address to optional, not working. Do you know how to fix? If it's I would just do your one address, man. Because of the fact that Twitch doesn't care if you have multiple addresses. So I just picked the one that you're most often at. So if you're splitting between the like your mom and your dad's house, then just use your most at house. And then because it's all going to be online payments, they don't care for your actual address. So just focus on the fact that your main address. Okay. So we've got a little bit of a road there. That's gonna be where the housing is gonna go. We're gonna try to get a little bit. Actually, you know what? That's gonna be industry. Never mind. Both of them can use the railroad. Let's just get this going like this. Can you be normal? Fine. I'll go there. I'm just gonna go there. Let's make a little bit of that off of each of these guys. Just to start off. I'm not doing anything too fancy here. And then we're just gonna make a road coming across. We're also gonna do this guy just like so. And just connect these guys up. That's not really nice. Fine. We're also gonna just come like this. Do this guy. Because this is gonna need to be some industrial area. But you want the industrial just going straight off to the highway because they're not really gonna need to come around. But if they do, it's gonna be quite a bit of work. So what I'm actually gonna do, just because I realized that, is just gonna put the commercial right in here. Because there might be a small problem if industry wants to make some products for commercial. So now I need some water and some power. Just quickly, can I get you the downstream? I want water there and sewage as far as I can there. Connect those guys up. Bring some water up here. And just follow the main road for the time being. Don't want to do anything too crazy because you won't need too much of this. Nothing too nice, nothing too fancy. We've got water. Now we just need power. Power can go anywhere along a hillside where there's a high amount of power. I want to try and make this as green as possible. So I'm going to do just 3 of these guys. I'm going to turn them off so that we don't waste the amount of money that we don't need for the time being. We do have that in the midterm. And then bring some power lines just over to where the housing development is going to come. Because that will be the first thing that moves in. And we'll just make some nice old housing here. We'll use this too just because it's a little bit easier. And bam. Lots of houses. A little bit of commercial industry. And a little bit of industry. All nicely sorted. All nice and good to go. And we just been playing and let this run through. Now I do have a couple mods added in. I have automatic bulldoze added in. Just for ease, so I don't have to go around bulldozing houses. And a couple of extra buildings throughout the game that we'll see a little bit later. Just help out, just make it a little bit easier for me in the long term, making sure that the game runs nice and smooth. I want to figure out what kind of is this ore or is this farming, because that'll be really good for industry in any term. Because normal grass looks like this, you can build anything on it, but this is better if you specialize it. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool thing right there. To reach a milestone, we just gotta get a couple people in. People currently aren't moving in. I wonder what the problem is. They have power, they have water. Can I speed this up a little bit? No one's moving in. Budget. There we go. Now people are moving in. Houses are being built, but no one's moving in. It's already raining. It's kind of annoying, but I guess it's whatever. We got some factories going, so they're starting to get some work done. It's going to need power, but eventually the market space will come over and it'll help out just a little bit. It looks like they're having trouble getting room because there's more demand for it. So let's get some stuff going here where they can get some more areas to build out. Why aren't they moving in? People aren't moving in fast enough. Access to info view, yes, I know that, but I just need the ore view. I wish there was a way to disable pop-ups because that's kind of annoying. Oh, water's already a problem. Oh, that's why people aren't moving in. Also gotta hook these guys up to power. That would be somewhat helpful. There you go. You guys happy now? You guys happy now? It's a little bit helpful if I got people to get a little bit more happy about what's going on. Sweet. Now, there's no public transport. There's also no parking on roads because one ways. I would say like I see like very few cars actually driving around, just kind of chilling. All right, so we've got some industry going. We've got some demand coming back up. Curvy road options. I got it. Woo, little hamlet. Sweet. So we got landfills, medical clinics, elementary schools, recycling centers, and a community school. So what we're gonna do quickly, because everyone likes to complain that we don't have garbage, is we're just put a landfill, recycling center right there. Allow everyone to be a little bit more happy. We're also going to put down some education to just increase land value a little bit. Did get everyone sweet. And just a health clinic. These guys don't even need it, so let's get this guy. Let's actually fix that. We can actually break that. Oh, good. Not liking that spot for some reason. There we go. Now it's liking that spot. So now we can just get the power lines hooked back up to here, so that no one's unhappy for no power, and speed it back up. Very quickly, lost power and gain power. Might hurt people, might decrease the incoming people, but it's fine. Income's gonna go down a little bit while these services get back up, but it's pretty good. We're starting off pretty good here. We are having some slight power problems on the edges, so that means we gotta just turn on this guy. That means we now have 2 of these guys running 8 megabots per week. I'm just gonna wait. We're just gonna wait for these guys to come move in. We're gonna zone some more area for the commercial because they're starting to want some more. Give them that. Let's give them all this. Let's give them all this little area here. And then some more housing. Give them all that. Water. Just make sure we're all good for water. I'm actually gonna fix this just a little bit. And delete that guy because we won't need it. We don't want to waste the useless resources. While this builds up, we're just gonna keep waiting. We're just gonna need more houses throughout the midterm. Kind of expand a lot. For just a start, this is pretty good. You get a lot of houses in. Right here. Nicely done. We're gonna need some water for these guys because they need water and sewage to be able to go to the washroom nice and properly. Road names, not too worried about that. Nice. We're just going here. Nice. We just got Worthy Village. That allows us to get another zone, districts, policies, second loans, all kinds of nice stuff. Forestry specialization, agriculture specialization, self-sufficient buildings. That'll be great later. We've also got organic and local produce, power, water usage, smoke detector distribution. so I can tell people that they require these guys. We got firehouse and police station too, which means fires and police are gonna need to be the next thing that we need to do. Let's get a police station going, because this is normally the one they like to complain about most. Where do you like to be? Oh, there. Yeah, let's get you out there. Try and break only one building, not two. Let's get a fire station going as soon as we can here. Fast forward that a little bit, because you're gonna need to go right here, because these guys tend to burn up really quick. And we've already got another power problem. Means we already are gonna need this third guy here. Problem when they're not producing fully, that sucks, but it's alright. Let's get a fire station going as soon as possible. 1200. We need a little bit more money. Blah. 1100. And and 1200. Sweet. Now that we've got that done, everyone's gonna be a lot more happy. They're gonna start upgrading this stuff. They're gonna make it a little bit better for us. We are going to have to get these power lines out of here, because you're right in the area of market. Let's make sure you're connected though, like that, and rezone this area a little bit nicer to include those two squares. Sweet. Now that we've got this done, let's just make sure we got understanding what we got for roads. We still don't really have much of the further down the line multiple versions of the roads. Lots of still blacked out spaces there. Power, still a lot of improvements that we can have. Water, the water outlet, stuff like this. We've got water purifier and large water pumping station. Those are both add-ins that I've added in. Advanced incineration plant, that's another add-in. It's a really cool one. Expensive, but it gives a little bit more power. Medical clinics, fire, police, education. Oh, going a little bit too fast here. Policies. Oh yes, I do not need these yet, but I will very soon. We've started to get monuments, statue shopping for a few little areas. The next big thing is going to be parks, but we're not quite there yet. Districts. Oh yeah, that's gonna allow me to see this. Oh, it's ore. Oh wait, that's oil. That's a huge oil patch. Wow, that's ore. Holy. We might have to industry this out before we can get going with like housing down in the river there. It looks like housing is gonna be down in this area, but let's get this next plot here just so we can see what's going on. 5,300, not too bad. Look at this, we got a nice little waterfront area here. Got some districts going. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna start playing really big for this this oil district here. I get that ore zone up there. Thank you. What we're gonna do is not have enough money. Alright, we'll just keep increasing this, I guess. We'll keep going this way just because of what's going on with the roads and such. Tiny town. Nice. We've got some canals going on, so we can do a lot of stuff with water. That's all our playgrounds. That's a huge amount of playgrounds. And then we've got some more like education things down there. Got a Institute of Creative Arts, a high school. Nice couple little things there. So high school is going to be starting to get demanded a little bit. What we're going to do here is we're just going to page up and go over this guy. Or we're not going to be able to. Nice. Oh yeah, we're going off the cliff. That's good to know. Just trying to get more houses going here. Oh, can you cross? You can. Nice. Forgot to do two ways. Shoot, I'm gonna need to upgrade these guys quickly. I've normally avoided rails, I just learned something new. Nice and easy. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're just gonna try and get as many roads as we can in here. Shoot. This guy, and then we're gonna go like that. No, it's not gonna like it. Okay. We're gonna go here. Go up. Gonna come across here. There we go. That's a little bit more residential zoning. By a little bit, I mean a lot more residential zoning. We're gonna need to get water out here. Just like that, and like that, and like that should cover most of it. We get a little bit gap there. A little bit of gappage. We're gonna need more of this guy. Means going like... Oh god, where are my roads? We go all the way up here. Nice big zonage here. And just in the middle like that. Sweet. And we're gonna give this guy some commercial zoning. And some water. Everything just gets repetitive in this game, but for now, it's really cool how it just kind of starts off and everything kind of needs its own requirements and upgrades. Let's get these guys going here. Some more industry. We'll eventually get this oil patch being mined out, but for now, let's just leave it at that. And let's fast forward, let it happen. We're also gonna... Ooh, power's a problem again. This is a big problem with trying to do the city green. Is you constantly have to put more of these guys down because they're always fluctuating. So I'm just gonna go big right now and just put down a couple. Which is gonna deny my access to be able to make the high schools and the parks. But for now, it's more than enough. Oh, okay. Alrighty, alrighty, alright. We've got a nice little town going here. Nice little town. You see this fire right here? Hopefully our fire truck's eventually gonna come down to it and make it all nice and good, and they're still good. Sweet. Fire's been good. We're gonna have to upgrade these roads eventually, make these highways a little bit better exit, send them through eventually. But at this time being, that is perfect. I didn't realize these guys could go over. That's nice though. Those trains going through, we'll eventually use those. Probably for this oil mining, we'll use the train track just right there. We'll just get them to send their stuff on the train. Pretty good, pretty good. Notice how this pollution here is kind of getting annoying. So if you guys don't already know, these guys don't, commercial really doesn't care about pollution. However, residential, it's really, really, really sick. So getting them as far away from the industrials as good as possible. You can see the trucks are coming in, they're giving their stuff off to the industrial every once in a while. This guy's gonna come around and eventually give his stuff to a commercial spot that needs it, or just do a big loop and drive away. Nice. Workers need it, so they're demanding a little bit more residential, which I can just throw right down there. Nice and easy. And I'm gonna start doing parks so that our stuff upgrades. So I'm gonna send down a couple of parks. Where should I put that? Make it nice. I don't have any zoning there yet. We'll go there. Carousel parks, if you notice, they give entertainment values. So this entertainment value is 150. So you see me put on a lot of carousel parks just because they're so easy and so liked. They're very small, very light. However, spreading out your parkage allows more tourists. So I'm going to have to do that eventually. But for now, this just allows people to upgrade a lot faster than anything else. So if you're doing speed runs, carousel parks is the way to go. Alright. I think we're going to wrap the first video up right here. We're just grabbing... we're close. We might as well get to Tiny Town. Or, not Tiny Town, but... Boomtown. We might as well get to this guy. Let's get education going here. What do we need? High school is 2,400. Ooh, we really need some residential zoning. I don't want to go into the oil patch. I want to use that. So how am I going to do this? Can I get curvy roads on here? Let's go like that. Let's just try and use this area. Let's try and not be generic and use this area as much as we can. Follow the railroad a bit. Use the lakefront here. Get a little bit of a nice little road right there. Get some more residential down lower there. Make it not so nice looking for the turns, but it's alright. As it's just about getting people around. Nice. That actually looks kind of good. Now let's grid this up. Just make it a little bit more residential like. Let's go across like that. Nice little plots. Allow a lot of people get up on this hill here. And nice little grid. We get a lot of growth with this area. Now, how do we get this up? So we're gonna have to go like this, that. Nice. Got a little road coming down here. That's gonna have to be increased at some point. But for the time being, that is a huge little fork of an area. So what we're gonna do here is we're actually gonna zone this area. We're gonna zone this. Concord Park seems nice. Great name for this area. Gonna do a nice big little fork there. Get around Concord Park. And we're gonna give these guys some policies. So we're gonna show off. We're gonna make him self-sufficient buildings. We're also gonna give him policies this way and tell him Parks and Recreation will get a little bit of a boost for no cost. And city planning will be coming later, but for now, if I just check the ores and everything, oh, there's more oil down here. Wow, there's a lot of oil on this map. I think I'm just gonna ignore that one, and I'm gonna use this one. Damn. But let's get that zone off, and then we're just gonna zone this guy up. I think we're just gonna go like pretty quick. Oh, Boomtown, nice. We're gonna go pretty quickly here. We're just gonna go around, give them all residential, and then slightly change some of it to be commercial. Later, give them little patches of commercial. We won't go that high, and I'll actually delete that just to keep it all in shape. And we're gonna give this guy a little bit of commercial right in the center here. Well, that's kind of an odd angle. Let's go like that. Right as the house gets put down, right in this area. Nice. Multiple houses get put down in this area. And go like that, and like that, and like that. Sweet. And speed this guy up. And give this guy some water, because this guy's gonna need a lot of water. We'll just finish this off and then make a cut. This guy's also gonna need some power. I don't know how I'm gonna get power over here just yet. For the time being, we will send power this way. Sweet, and they're all out of power. Alright. So that'll make it for this video. We've just made the smallest boomtown ever. Thank you guys all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a comment and a like down below. I'll see you guys all next time on Skylines. Peace.